Hey everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where you'll always get at least two of those three. Today you've got me, the Margarita Kid, and I am drinking Stranahan's. The other day I was actually saying how I was drinking Stranahan's because it was cold outside and it was helping to keep me warm. Today it's almost 70 degrees and I'm drinking it to celebrate. And it dawned on me, you can always find a reason. So, on to the music. So today I'm trying a new band out. This was recommended a number of times based on a lot of the all-female Japanese bands I've been listening to, like Bandmade and Love Bites. And so Nemophila, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is the band, which I did a little research just on the name because it sounded like it should be something that makes sense. And I guess Nemo stems from Nemos, which is Latin for woodland, and Phila is, Greek for love, and so it's like a woodland-loving thing. I think it might actually be the name of a plant. I don't know if that's what they were going for here, but either way, it's kind of cool. Any case, the song that everybody recommended was Oiran. I guess it was an older song, but they had a really good live version that came out very recently, and somebody sent me the link, and so that's what I am going to watch. I don't really know anything about the band other than I think they're supposed to be another one of these bands that has two stellar guitar players, and the music is a little bit heavier, but that's all I know. So let's get it and see what we get. Man, these guys are tight. This is great. There was a shot from back just for a brief second where you could see the whole stage and everybody was kind of doing this almost synchronous headbang that was kind of cool looking. There was a little guitar fill that she did right there that almost sounded like AC/DC, the way they play that opening to Thunderstruck with the open B string hammer-on pull-offs. The screaming that she does reminds me a lot of, and I don't know who was actually doing it in the movie, but in Wayne's World, the Tia Carrere character occasionally would do those kind of screams in her live performances, and this is very similar sound to it. Like I said, I don't think it was actually Tia Carrere doing it, but in any case, it looks like we got a change up coming here. It's so funny, that drummer here, she seemed to be like so still and like just kind of not doing a lot, but at the same time you could hear that double bass just going nuts. Haha, 4-string bass. I love it. Sorry, I've been noticing in a lot of videos lately, if you've been watching my channel, that it seems like most bassists are playing 5-string or even 6 or higher. So it's good to see old school 4-string bass again. These guys are tight, man. And I can't believe we're only halfway through. It feels like I've been watching this for a long time now. They're getting so many notes, and but in a good way. How many strings are on that guitar? It's a 7-string. I guess it makes up for the bassist only having 4. I'm assuming... I've never played a 7-string guitar, so I'm assuming there's an extra bass string and not like some sort of high-end string. And I really like the this kind of opening with the almost Middle Eastern harmonic minor scale. I always like that, and it seems like there's a lot of that thrown in these Japanese kind of metal bands, as well as, there's some tapping coming up. And I've had discussions with people, and they've mentioned, that the Japanese guitarists just generally are at a technical level way beyond just about anything that we would see in the West traditionally, right? You might have some standouts like Steve Vai or, whatever, but Marty Freeman, but it seems like it's just the norm with these players. I don't know if it was the singer or who it was over here was looking at the player like really happy, like, yeah, you nailed that. Just for a split second. We have the player right now. Okay, that was a really hot double solo, or a duet, I guess you could call it. It seems like every one of these bands has 2 amazing guitarists, and I feel really bad if, like, for all the great guitarists in Japan, if there was like an odd number, and there's like that one person who can't get into a band because they always have 2. Sorry if that's you. And I also, this is, something I wouldn't normally comment on, but, when I watch, like, Bandmade or Love Bites, there tends to be a certain kind of like theme with what they're wearing, whereas this almost looks like everybody's got their own unique thing going on, almost like old school punk kind of stuff. Just really cool. Yeah, I think somebody said in the comments that this song was what they closed the concert out with. And that's a great song. That's a great closing song because it's got a lot of things going on, at the same time. A lot of different, kind of like tempo changes and even little small styles within the song that kind of bounced around to keep things fresh, but at the same time, like it all went together fairly harmoniously. So all of that was really really great. It's another band where these people can really play, and you've got these two guitarists that are playing together in a way that is more difficult than either of the parts, right? Because you've got to play your part, which is hard enough, and then you're playing it so coordinated with somebody else just makes it all that much more difficult. And so, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I think I do want to check out more of this band. Definitely a lot heavier than the other ones that I've heard. The drummer, man, I swear she must eat about 20,000 calories a day and still, stay about 90 pounds or whatever she was, because I don't think I've heard that many drums being hit in such a short period of time in a long time. Oh, yeah, that was really good. Yeah, no, let me know what else. I mean, a lot of people recommended this band, but this was literally the only song that was recommended. So give me some other things to react to from this band, because that was fabulous. A little bit heavier. I'm gonna have to look the lyrics up. Normally I pull them up on my phone so that I can look at them during. And I just forgot today, so I have no idea what she was saying. And it's another one of the songs that I think I heard some words here and there in English. It's always hard to tell a little bit with the accent if it was just something that sounded like English words, but maybe it wasn't. But I know a lot of times there's some back and forth between English and Japanese, and so it might just be worth it for me to always, when I'm doing songs from these type of bands, to just pull up the translated lyrics and read through them beforehand, so that I'm not wondering what they're actually saying. And the singer was great. I tend to focus on the instruments because that's where I live. But the singer was really great as well. And she had that, that kind of growly scream that she did every once in a while, right? She kind of opened up with a little bit at the end, but she didn't like overuse it in any way, which I'm really appreciative of. So I thought that was great. I mean, she even sounded at one point near the end like she was going to really go into like kind of that growly, maybe not quite ginger level, scream growl. I don't even know what you would call that style, but it almost sounded like she was thinking of going there and then didn't. So whether or not she can do stuff like that, I don't know. I actually don't understand how anybody can do stuff like that. Beyond me. But either way, great song. Thanks for the recommendation. Like I said, let me know in the comments what else I should react to from these girls, because this was absolutely fabulous. I love this. And as always, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate your comments. Always read them. And I hope that we will see some more Nemophila soon. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.